Shalom, shalom. Barak Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakadash. All praises and glories definitely due, especially the times we're living in. Much respects to the apostles and others, a great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work. I say shalom. All right. As you can see, we have an article that came to my attention. All right. This is dated July 1st, 2021. I shouldn't have to remind you people that, July 4th, that weekend, a lot of people that were killed all over the place. All right. So, what does this article say here? As Americans party, right, our enemies on the other side of the globe are preparing for military confrontation. That is not a joke. Okay, you know what that is? That's prophecy, people. All right? That's prophecy. And again, I'm not going to prove that to you. All right? The Most High Yahweh, His Son Yahweh Shai, the prophets are going to prove it to you when we hit the scriptures. All right? They're going to prove that to you. And it all starts with Amalek, the priesthood on the left-hand side. The Amalekites. The Edomites, all right? Amalek is their head tribe, all right? Israel, and whatever the hell they want to call themselves, all right? Whether they want to call themselves white, Europeans, all right? Whatever. You understand? But it's dealing with the head tribe of Amalek, the bankers, your Rothschilds, your Oppenheimers, your Rockefellers, et cetera, 13 families and all right? That's who's behind all the chaos, okay? And all the wickedness that's going on this earth, okay? Because the nations have committed fornication with America, Babylon the Great. You understand? In America, Babylon the Great is nothing more than the whore, all right? And Israel is the pimp. You understand? Those bankers, they're the pimp. You understand that, people? All right? So, let's get into it. All right, here in the middle of 2021, Americans are generally feeling pretty good about things. All right, the Crown Royale appears to be subsiding. Our sports stadiums are full of fans again. All right, the stock market has been soaring. All over the country, people are in a mood to party. Now, if you people don't know, America started up with 13 British colonies. That should tell you plenty. America comes out of Great Britain. And again, that's the little horn in Daniel, all right, that you read in chapter 7, all right? And, there's a parable in Revelations, the 17th chapter, all right, about the 7 heads and the 10 horns, all right? And that there would be an 8th that comes out of the 7, which would be America, Babylon the Great, who comes out of Great Britain. Do you understand, people? Follow me? You understand? Because all of it is in the scriptures. What we're reading here is prophecy, okay? Easy to link up with the scriptures, and you will see. All right, so in fact, July 4th, celebrations across the nations are likely to be quite boisterous this year, but in China, the mood is quite different, and the same thing is true in Russia. 2 major powers. In both cases, politicians are talking tough about the United States, and in both cases, the military is being prepared for potential future conflict. That's prophecy, people. Right now, our relations with China are the worst they have been in decades, and our relations with Russia have never been this bad in our entire history. But the vast majority of Americans are completely and utterly clueless about all of this because most Americans couldn't care less about what happens on the other side of the globe. You see that? You understand this week China commemorated the 100th anniversary of the CCP. Xi Jinping used that as an opportunity to warn that any nation that tries to bully China will have their heads bashed bloody. That's right. Okay? And they've even used the word nuclear as well, people. All right? And that's what World War III is all about. Okay? And if you people don't know what it's all about, all right, the Battle of Armageddon, Yahweh Shaphat. See? Yahweh Shaphat. All right? Yahweh's judgment upon the nations. All right? And you'll see that clearly, particularly when we read, what is that? Joel, the 3rd chapter. But we'll read about it also when we get into Jeremiah. All right? So, exactly, who do you think that Xi Jinping was referring to when he made the statement? You think he was referring to Denmark, perhaps Iceland? No, of course, he was referring to the United States, known in the scriptures as America, Babylon the Great. All right? Okay, the daughter of Babylon, the daughter of the Chaldeans. All right, many titles, many coded titles. You understand? Right? And when we read Jeremiah, all right, it's not referring to ancient Babylon. Ancient Babylon was never destroyed. It's modern day Iraq. It was simply taken down by the Medes, okay, and turned into a province of Medo-Persia. You understand that, people? So it was never destroyed by any fire and brimstone or thermonuclear fire. You understand that? Because it's modern day Iraq. And are people living there? Yes, it's inhabited. You understand, people? All right? So when you see Bible scholars and they want to try and tell you that that's talking about ancient Babylon, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay? They don't know what the hell they're talking about. But they're going off. All right? Because it's talking about America, Babylon the Great, and her destruction. All right? That's what it's talking about. All right. Let's see. Let's jump down here. See what else here. Most Americans have absolutely no idea how serious this situation is. Yeah, well, let me show you something. All right? Let me show you something. Let's see here. First of all, what is prophecy? Let's look at prophecy. Prophecy, right? Prediction, forecast, prognostication, prognosis, deviation, prognostic. What is that? An advance indication or portent of a future event. See that? All right. What about what it says in Webster's, Merriam-Webster's dictionary? See, utterance of a prophet, the function or vocation of a prophet. Okay? Inspired declaration of divine will and purpose, prediction of something to come. See that? You understand that, people? All right. All right, let's move on here. This is Jeremiah 50. All right, key verses at 24. I'll start at 23 here. All right, because again, right, America's a busy party, right? So they have no idea what's happening, what is going on in this world, right? How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? You see that? That's talking about America, Babylon the Great, because that's what she's going to become. All right? We're reading the article, people. All right? This is real. Okay? The prophecy of World War III, the Battle of Armageddon, Yahweh's pot, Yahweh's judgment against the nations is happening, whether you believe it or not. Okay? And most of y'all are going to die in that thermonuclear fire. All right? The Lord and the angels are going to have a barbecue. You understand? All right? Verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee. You see that? And thou art also taken, O Babylon, America, Babylon the Great, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh. You see that? Because everything this man does, he's adverse to the Lord. Do you understand that? Okay? And how does he do that? Unrighteous decrees. All right? Through the laws. All right? Taking away your rights. You understand that? Okay? Go read Isaiah 10:1. All right? Let's take you over there anyway. Let's take you over to Isaiah 10:1. See, woe, which means destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievances which they have prescribed. Right? The Edomites. Right? To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. The Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. See that? You understand, people? Get the point? All right? All right, anyway, and again, you know, again, the Lord controls the left and the right people, all right? You know, their priesthood, again, is Amalek, the head tribe of the Edomites, those international banking families, all right? We go here to Jeremiah 49:20, all right? Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he have taken against Edom. You see that? Edom, the Edomites. Okay, and the head tribe is Amalek. And his purposes that he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman, that's the German branch, that's Amalek. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. All right, and surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them, with theirs. So who's that talking about? So you see, when Israel, right, you know, starts it out and, you know, they're going to get attacked, well, America is going to join in. Or like what we just read in the article, right, and we will continue to read, if China invades Taiwan, America, they're going to intervene. You see that? Do you understand, people? You get it? Okay, so one way or another, America's going to fall into the snare of the Most High, and he's going to be taken. America, Babylon the Great, is going to be taken. World War III is about her destruction and the destruction of this Edomite beast system. You understand that? All right, we'll be right back with part 2. Shalom.